Virtue, our mellow flow class together. Just make sure you're a little warmed up. Maybe pause the video, move around, do some sun salutations, and then meet back up and sit up tall. Maybe sit up on a block, a cushion, a pillow, hands somewhere on your knees. Bend your knees facing up towards the sky, feet on the ground. Separate your feet, lift your heart. Take a deep breath in, fill up the lungs. And take a deep breath out, empty the lungs. Lifting your heart, relaxing your shoulders. Pull the belly button in to support the lower back, the core. Lift the heart, lift the ears. Breathe in, fill up, and exhale, empty. One more breath together. And relax it out. Let your chin fall down towards your chest. Take a breath. Let your chin sway side to side. Take a breath. Chin fall down to center, lift your head back up, stack it on top of your heart, on top of your hips. Take a breath as you come up to your feet, maybe no hands. Stand up tall at the top of your mat, toes forward. Crown of your head lifting up, fingers reaching down. Let's lift our arms up, breathing in, arms up by your ears, palms towards each other. Inhale, exhale. While you're standing up tall, reach and lean over to the right. Take a breath. Come back up to center. Lean and reach over to the left. Take a breath. Come back up to center. We're going to lean to the right again. Find your breath. Relax that right arm down. And we're going to lift the right leg up and swing it all the way back and open. Find your toes out on little angles. Bend your knees. Lift your heart. Arms out to T. So you can keep your eyes closed and just listen to my cues. Remember which way front is for you, even if you don't have a mat. Take a breath here. We're going back the way we came, so turn your left toes back to the front. Spring forward. Right toes come up to the front. Arms reach up again. Settle your arms by your ears. Take a breath. Lean over to the left. We're going to open up back to the left. Find the little angles of your feet. Bend your knees, sink down, arms out to T. Find an inhale, exhale. Turn the right toes back to the original front. Spring forward, back to the front of your mat. Lift your arms, breathe in. And let's fold, exhale. So as you fold, you can find blocks so the floor comes up a little higher. Relax your head. Your shape doesn't have to look like my shape. I urge you just to close your eyes, listen to my language, and let your body flow accordingly. You're going to plant the hands on blocks or the floor. Step your right foot back. Find a low lunge. Drop your knee down. To start, see if you can get a little bit of a stretch forward, hips towards your heel. Maybe you have to scoot the left foot forward so the left knee's right on top of the ankle. Finding a nice stretch, hip to hip. We'll just be here a sec. Breathe in, lift the heart, enjoy. Shift your hips back a little bit so the right hip can come over the right knee. Find that alignment. Lift up the left toes, straighten the left leg. See if you can lean down a little bit towards the left knee. Breathe in and out. We'll come back here, so remember your alignment. Hips forward, bend into the left knee, breathe in. Shift back, right hip over the right knee. Lift the left toes up, left knee straightens, fold a bit, but keep your heart lifted, long spine. As we bend back into the left knee, find your alignment, get your left hand up to your knee, right hand up to your knee, hard up, breathe. Bring your right hand back down, maybe to blocks, left hand back down. Bring your right knee in quite a bit so your hips right underneath your knee and your left ankle's right underneath your left knee. Find your breath. Lift your hands up on your knee. Sit up tall. Head, heart, hips stack. That right knee is right underneath as well. Tuck the right toes. Engage the left foot into the ground. You're going to lift the right knee up off the mat just an inch. See how you do. Step forward, up on the left leg. Step all the way up to the front, the original front, facing forward. Lift your arms up. Breathe. As you exhale, fold forward. Take your time, no rush. If you don't have blocks, you can use pillows. A bunch of books stacked up. Shake your head no, release. Step your left leg back, find that low lunge, drop your left knee down. Scoot that right foot forward as much as you need to find the alignment. Right knee right on top of the ankle. Hips coming forward towards the heel. Belly button in, lift the heart. Your hands can stay on blocks as high as you want, whatever feels good. Breathe in and out. We're going to shift the hips back, find the left hip right on top of the knee. As soon as you find that, pop the right toes up, straighten the right leg, find a little fold. Keep the heart lifted, long spine, big breath. Keep that alignment and shift back into the right knee, stretch your hips, maybe lift your heart a little bit, belly button in. Come back towards the left hip, place it right on top of the knee, pop the right toes up, take a breath. Straight right leg, long spine. Bending into the right knee, breathe. Find your spacing a lot closer, so step the right foot in, scoot the left knee in. Find your alignment so your left hip's over your knee and your right knee's over your right ankle. As soon as you have that, lift your right hand to your knee, left hand to your knee, stack your head, heart, hips. Breathe, find your balance. If you have a gaze point forward, it'll help you. Keep your eyes focused on that. Keep your belly button pulling back towards the spine. Tuck the left toes. Engage the right foot into the ground. Lift the left knee just an inch. See how you do. Strong glutes. You're going to step forward on that right leg. Stand up to the original front. Facing forward. Reach up. Breathe in. And fold, exhale, all the way down. Take your time, enjoy your fold. You can walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Relax a bit and feel what that feels like for you. And Walk over to the left side of the mat, shake out, enjoy. Chin to your chest. We're going to come all the way up. Arms up, reach up. And relax your arms by your side. Find mountain pose. Enjoy a breath, just aligning the body, letting the blood flow. Today's intention is toughness and determination. So let those words swirl through your mind, distract you from other things, keep you in the present, enjoying your practice here. Let your right ear fall down towards your shoulder. Find a breath. Align back up. Find neutral, mountain pose. Then let your left ear fall down towards your left shoulder. Breathe. Stack your head, heart, hips. You're facing the front of your mat, reaching up, breathing in. Let's lean over to the right. Come back up to center, inhale. Lean over to the left. Come back up to center, inhale. Lean over to the right. Drop the right arm down. Bend your knees a little bit, step your right leg all the way back. Find your toes on little angles, bend your knees, arms out to T, lift your heart. Little squat, hips underneath, belly button in, find a breath. Turn the left toes back to the original front, spring forward, find the front of your mat, reach up, breathe in, and lean over to the left, exhale your air. Let the left arm fall. Bend your knees a little bit. Step your left foot way back. Open your feet on little angles. Arms out to T. Sink down. Bend your knees. Keep your hips underneath your heart and head. Breathe. If your knees start to go over your ankles, just widen your stance. If you feel like you're too wide, just shorten your stance. Turn your right toes back to the original front, spring back to the front, reach up, breathe in. And let's fold, exhale all the way down. Find your breath. We're going to step our right leg back, find that low lunge, this time runner style lunge. Remember your alignment, knee above the ankle. Hands can be on blocks, higher or lower, doesn't matter. See if you can find some energy back out the right heel, keeping your hips aligned forward. Glutes are strong, heart's lifting up. Breathe in and out. You have a lot of weight in your arms. See if your shoulders can move towards your hips and slide together. Do your best, straightening the left leg. The right heel is still reaching back, maybe more towards the earth or touching the earth. Head toward your knee. If you find yourself just rounding instead of lengthening, maybe lengthen out and fold. Keep a long spine, bend back into the left knee, lift your heart a little bit, and straighten the left knee, fold. One more time, bend the left knee, lift your heart, remember, send some energy back out the right heel, feel that stretch, and straighten the left leg. Fold over, don't forget long spine, so maybe find a flat back. And then see what you can get to. Doesn't matter, just feel the stretch in the left leg. Full breath, fill up. Complete breath out, empty. Bend back into the left knee. Do your best, belly button in. Maybe look at that gaze point to help you. Left hand up on the left knee, right hand up on the right knee. Breathe. All the energy's in the left leg. Just step forward. Once you get up there, toes forward, reach up, breathe in. And fold back down. You got it. Enjoy the stretch. Let's step the left leg back. Find runner style lunge. Maybe scoot the right leg forward a little bit so the knee's right on top of the ankle. Let energy go back out the left heel, lifting your heart. Keep the shoulder blades sliding together and down towards your hips. And if you ever want to revert back to a previous version, maybe just drop your knee down. Do whatever feels good. Finding our little flow, straightening the right leg, left heel reaching for the ground as you fold over the right leg. Remember, long spine, you can always lengthen, find a flat back. Bend into the right knee, hips stay forward, energy out past the left heel, lift your heart, breathe. You're stacking the right knee right on top of the ankle, then straightening the right knee and folding over the right leg. Left heel reaching for the mat. Let's bend back in one last time. And fold back. Let's hold this one. Remember, you can flat back. Maybe it feels good just to hang out and flat back with the stretch with the straight legs. Whatever you like. One more deep inhale. Fill up. Relax it out. Empty. Bend into that right knee. Take your time. Belly button in. Squeeze your left glute. Right hand to your right knee, left hand to your right knee, and lift your heart. See if you can stack head above hips. All the weight's in the right leg. Just step forward, feet next to each other. Reach up, breathe in, and fold, exhale. Hang out in your fold, shake it out. Bring some weight to your toes, belly button in, chin to your chest, roll all the way up. Reach up tall. And lean over to the right. Let the right arm fall, step open. Find your toes on little angles, arms out to T, bend your knees. Sink your seat down as if you're sliding along a wall. Head, heart, hips stacked on top of each other. Knees and toes in the same direction. Turn the left toes back to the original front. Spring forward back to your standing position. Reach up, breathe in. Lean over to the left. Let the left arm fall. And find that open goddess pose out to the left. Toes on little angles. Arms out to T, bend your knees, sink down, open your knees, breathe. Turn your right toes back to the front, spring forward, step forward, reach up, breathe in, you got it, and fold, exhale all the way down. Relax your head. Find a flat back here, lengthen your spine, and fold all the way down. Hands wherever you want, the floor or block. Step the right leg back, Find that runner style lunge. Right heel reaching back. Bring the left hand up to the knee. Right hand up to the knee. Stack your head. You can bend the right knee so your hips can tuck under and everything can be aligned. Energy can still be going out past the right heel, even with the right knee bent. See how you do, removing the right arm. Take some big circles. Maybe you follow those circles with your thumb. Find your balance. Keep your belly button in. Keep that good lunge stance. Lift your left hand, circle it back a few times. And maybe both back 1 or 2 times. Bring some weight in the left leg, step forward, reach up, breathe in, and fold all the way down. Take your time, flat back, lengthen out, fold, exhale, chin to your chest, come all the way up, arms up, reach up, and flow back down, exhale. Hands plant wherever you'd like, left leg back. Find that runner style lunge. Breathe, right hand to your knee, left hand to your knee. Lift up your torso, stack it on top of your hips. So remember, bend your left knee a little bit. Tuck your hips under, belly button in. And some energy can still be going out of your left heel, even with your left knee bent. Breathe. Hands can stay on your knees and you can just breathe there. Maybe take some circles. Keep your eyes forward, or you can follow with your thumb and challenge your balance. Both arms back. Take the time to do what feels good. Remember, you can go the other way. Find that alignment of your legs. Bring a lot of weight into the left leg. Shift forward. Stand up tall. Reach up high. And fold all the way down. Flat back. Lengthen out. And fold. Step your feet back to plank. So if they're up, if you have blocks up high, you might want to lower them down to second setting, so you have more room for your palm, or maybe just move them off to the side and hands can go down to the floor now as you find plank. Once you get there, drop your knees down. Widen your knees to as wide as your mat or wider than your hips. Bring your big toes to touch. Sink your seat back towards your heels. Move and sway, do whatever feels good. You're going to rest your forehead down on something. So if you want to bring that block back underneath your forehead, up high. If you're nowhere near that, you can stack as much as you want so you can rest and relax. And stretch your lower back. Let everything lengthen out. As you reach your fingertips forward, feeling everything relax as you release everything down. Find that deep breath in, fill up. And that deep breath out, empty. Lift your head up off of wherever it is. Walk your hands over to the right edge of your mat. Left hand on top of the right hand. If you have to move your prop in between your arms, go ahead and do so, and rest your head down in between your arms. Hips still back towards your heels. Take a breath. Lift your head up, walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. If you have a prop, just put it in between your arms. Put your right hand on top of the left hand, forehead down on wherever it falls. Hips back toward your heels. Find a breath here, stretching the right side. Lift your head up, walk your hands back to center, shift your hips forward and knees right underneath your hips. Find tabletop. And wrists go right underneath the shoulders. Long neck, belly button in. If your toes are tucked under, relax your toes, spread your fingertips wide. Find your inhale, exhale. Little extra weight in the pointer finger and the thumbs just to protect the wrists. Dome your back and spine up towards the ceiling, middle of the back up towards the sky. Tuck your hips, squeeze your belly button back and up towards the spine, chin in towards the chest, press into the floor. Find your cat pose, find a breath in and out. And any organic movement in the pose or in transition, you can add in yourself. Flowing back through neutral. Let your tailbone come up, chin come up, chest come up. Still engage the pointer finger and the thumb in the ground. Lift the heart, belly button stays in. Hips lift up to the sky, spine goes the opposite way. And move through those two shapes, breathing in and out. And remember, in between, if you want to sway or circle, move in any way to honor your body. Let's find that neutral spine. Look down between the thumbs. Let's lift the right leg up and back behind you. Flex the ankle. Turn the pinky toes down towards the earth. And let's bend the knee and open the hip up towards the sky and make some circles in the sky with your knee. We start to shift over to the left side a lot. Just keep some weight in both hands, belly button in, and make those circles go the other way. Lift your knee back to neutral, foot up towards the sky, looking between your thumbs. Swing your knee in, think cat pose, belly button in as your knee comes towards your nose. Lift your heel back up towards the sky, think cow pose as you lift your chin. And dome in, knee to nose, crunch in, cat back, both hands stay engaged. One more time, lift it up and crunch it in. Take it back out to neutral, legs straight, turn that pinky toe down and let the toes connect to the earth. And press the heel back. Feel the stretch in the calf. Inhale, exhale. And bring that leg up and knee back underneath the hip. Tabletop, shift and move accordingly. And set yourself up for the other side. Left leg lifts. Keep the belly button in. Turn the pinky toes down, flex the ankle, bend the left knee, open the left hip, and then make circles in the sky with your left knee. Notice if you start to shift all your weight over to the right hand, keep the left hand accountable as well. Pointer finger and thumb, lots of extra weight, moving the hip however it feels good. Let's go back to that bent knee, neutral position, heel up towards the sky. Belly button in, crunch in, knee to nose, back up towards the sky, think that cat back. And then lift the heel up towards the sky, chin up, heart up, belly button stays in. Crunch it in, exhale. Lift it up one last time. And crunch it in, belly button in. Take it back out straight, left leg straight. Bring the toes down to the earth. Connect the toes, press back in the heel, feel that stretch. Breathe. And lift that leg, bring it back underneath, shift and move accordingly. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the knees, walk the hands back towards the feet. Find a forward fold. If you need your props, just find them and bring them with you. Forward fold, toes forward, sway it out one last time. Maybe bend and straighten your knees. And find neutral, chin to your chest, roll all the way up. Arms up when you get there, reach up high, lean over to the right, lean over to the left. Take your time, relax your arms, maybe you want to lean and sway one more time, and then come down to your seat, and roll back on your backs. Hug your knees in. Relax your shoulders. Rock and roll a few times. Side to side. Make some circles. And I urge you to do some leg stretches on your back. Whatever feels good. Move around, maybe twist side to side. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Let yourself totally relax in a resting pose. Whatever feels the best in the moment. And enjoy your practice. Let it all soak in. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Let me know your thoughts.